Hello, everybody. Just wanted to start a little earlier. We got about 4 minutes till we're going to start. So just wanted to chat with you guys, see how everyone's doing. Hope you're in the live stream. We can only have 4 people. So hopefully we get 3 or out of the 4. Or if we don't get anyone, that's cool too. You guys can always rewatch this video. So we're just going to wait a few minutes to see who's going to come into the chat and come into our live stream. And you guys might be in the chat. I know you do have to create an account if you want to comment. So we'll just wait about 3 more minutes and then we'll get started. All righty, 12:15, right on the dot. Let's get going. Okay. Just going to fix a couple of microphones here. It's very difficult to record a double bass with microphones. So I'll have to have one for my bass, and then I have to have one for my voice. So this is the first time I'm doing it. So there might be a little bit of problems here. So just make sure you have your bass. If you have this book, that's really helpful. We probably do a little bit of that book, but we'll see. And grab your orchestra music. We might get into Subterranean and Legend of Dark Mountain. Let's just see how it all goes. Hey, Mason, I'm glad you can join us. Thanks for hanging out with us. And then we're going to talk about some other stuff with our bass. So, as you see, mine's in the corner there. So I'm going to grab it. I got to take off these lights. That's like my cool bass light, but I'm going to take them away. So as you guys get ready and get your bass ready, make sure you've rosined your bow, tighten your bow, get all set up. And I'll be back in probably 30 seconds. I mean, I'll just be here. Okay, so that actually looks really cool. I'm just gonna move this chair out of the way. Hey, Jack. Hey, Gabby and Daniela. I'm sure you guys are all here. Cool. So the other part about playing a bass with my camera is that um, you can't see my head because the bass is so big, right? I could back up, but I want you to be able to see my hand. So let me just move the camera around a little bit, guys. Just a second. Just trying to. Yeah, if she's not here, that's okay. She can always watch the video again. I just need to make my camera a lot higher, guys. So the bass lesson is going to just have to be a little different. I don't think I can angle my camera. Let's see. Yeah. So unfortunately, the camera angle is not going to be the coolest, but I think that'll work the best. I think that's going to work the best. Okay. So here's for my voice. Oh gosh. Sorry guys, first one's always going to be a little slower than the next week's because we're just trying to figure out. So make sure you got your basses, guys. If your basses are tuned, that's awesome. If you haven't tuned them, you need to tune them now. I just need to find my bow. Make sure your bows are rosin. Guys, if you have any questions, you can always write in the chat. Okay. So just make sure you're rosining your bow. I don't have the fancy Pops rosin with me, but I do have another rosin that I can use. Can everyone hear my voice okay? Is it too loud? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Actually, I'm going to just do one more little thing. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, everyone can hear me nice and clear. That's great. Okay, now we're just going to test my bass to make sure you can hear the bass okay. All right. I can actually put it a little lower. That's good. All right, let me know if you can hear the bass. You should be able to. Was everyone able to hear the bass, or was it a little? Let me know. Let me know how that sounded. Totally. Good. We got a totally out of Jack. I know. You've probably never seen me with a hat. You're like, what is Mr. Krumholtz wearing? Why is he wearing a llama shirt? Actually, it's kind of the coolest coffee house. It's in California. One of my favorite. Good. Everyone can hear it nicely. Cool. I can even put those lights a little higher. All right, I know what to do for next time. These lights can change colors too. I can actually make them change colors based on what notes are being played. So really cool stuff. Yeah, maybe Daniela's not here, but she can always watch it next time. After the lesson, Gabby, you can message her and say, make sure you come to the lessons. They're going to be every Tuesday until we are able to go back to school. All right. So let's just start off by tuning our basses. Hopefully your basses are in tune. I'm just going to quickly check mine. So remember, I use my iPad. Oh yeah, Jack, if you think the lights are cool, at the end of the lesson, I'll quickly show you how cool they can. So don't forget INS tuner. You guys know that. I'm just going to tune my bass. You can tune yours, or you can just hang out until we're all set. So I always start with my A string first. Now I'm going to go to my D string. Perfect. Up to G. Cool. And then down to E. Cool. Yeah. That's good. Rightio. So first we're just going to do some easy open string exercises. I know it's very easy for you guys, but a lot of you have trouble holding your bows. So this part of the exercise is going to get you just to start to listen a little better, and also to really try to make sure that we have our bow hold perfect. Jack just said that I'm freezing. It might be your internet, Jack. My internet is pretty strong here. I haven't had any problems with mine, so it might be your internet. That happens sometimes in these chats. So make sure you guys have a really good bow hold. Right? So our thumb is here and our forefingers are over. Okay? And our thumb is bent, not crook, not it's hard to show you this. Remember, our thumbs do not want to be this way. Our thumbs want to be like that. Okay? Forefingers over. See how my thumb goes this way? Right in that little spot. Huh. Everyone keeps saying how I'm frozen. Are you able to hear me, guys? So you can hear me, but it's frozen. Is that the issue? Okay. How about now, guys? Able to hear me and to see me? Actually, hearing me is probably the most important. Gabby says, I was frozen, but now I'm not. For me, you are. Well, if I'm frozen, what I would recommend is you leaving the live chat and then just jumping back in. Okay. My screen's still going. So I'm going to keep recording it. You can always rewatch this and see if that problem happened. But just leave the room and then come back in and see if it works. All right. Gabby, can you see me? And are you able to see me, or am I frozen for you? Yeah, we're about to play, Jack. I'm just trying to make sure everything's working well for us. All right, so what I want to first do is just play open strings. And we're going to play two different ones. We're either going to play our D string or we're going to play our G string, which is the higher one. Okay, and I'm going to play them, and I want you to play them back. Okay, so we're just going to play our D and G string. I'm going to play it, and I want you to play it back for me. Here we go. Start on your D string. All right. Hopefully you were able to play with me. If anyone was able to play with me, let me know. Mason, were you able to figure out why I was frozen? And Jack, yeah, just leave the live chat and then come back in, as Mason said. All right, cool. It didn't work. Oh no. It might be I don't know if it's your internet connection, Jack. Are you on a wireless device? Are you in your basement? Are you far away from your cable modem? There's all sorts of issues. There's actually probably a million issues that could happen. Sorry that this isn't working, guys. The other lessons went really well. But if you are here and you are able to see me, let's keep going. So now I'd like to play the D scale. And we're going to play every note 2 times. And we're going to play a lot slower than we usually play it. Okay? So about this slow. Okay, let's try. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so that was our D scale. Now we're going to try to play the D scale in a round. So after I play the first 4 notes, you're going to play when I play my 5th note or when I play F sharp. So I'm going to play these first 4 notes. And then you're going to play when I get to F sharp. Once I get to that 4th finger, I want you to come in with your D scale. Okay? Here we go. Let's try it. D scale in a round. So wait for 4 notes, and then you play when I play my 5th note. Let's try and play it again. 1, 2, ready, my turn. Get ready, ready, play. Okay, so that was our D scale. Sorry, Jack, you're having so many problems. It probably is your internet. Because we were actually able to, I did about 3 lessons before this, and everyone had no problems with the video freezing. So it might be your internet. Oh, yay, Jack's back. I see you've logged on a different account. That's cool. All right, so we just played our D scale. We did our open string playbacks. And now I want to talk about something called playing with a drone. Now, a drone, you've heard me play before. Whenever I've played Boil 'em Cabbage Down, I usually play it with two strings. Um, so, and if you've ever listened to Indian music, a lot of Indian music has drones, and bagpipes have a drone, and also an organ. If you've ever seen an organ in a church, you hear what's called a drone. And I have drones on the Google Classroom. I put a drone on the main wall, and I'd like you to download that and have a listen. So I have the drone on my phone, and if I put it next to this microphone, you should be able to hear it. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear it. Yeah, drones are amazing. What a cool way to practice. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to put the drone on. That's a D drone. So, what scale would make sense with the D drone? The D major scale. So, one really cool way is to play uh, with your D major drone and just playing the D scale and really listen to every single note so it sounds beautiful with that audio file. Now, if your bass isn't perfectly in tune, it might sound a little scary. So, you have to make sure that your bass is in tune. Once you've played it with the scale, you can actually start to improvise. So, improvising is making something up. So, this is going to be kind of difficult because it's hard for me to play the drone and to play my bass at the same time. I haven't quite worked that out with all my microphones and stuff. But what you can do is easily um, make up notes with the drone. So, if the drone is going off, I'll try to do it. So, you might be able to hear this. Not sure. Probably not. So what you want to try? Oh, sorry, my phone just rang. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so you can hear the drone, and then what you want to do is you want to play your D scale with it. So you can play the D scale with the drone. You could also make up your own song. You can just pick a few notes of the D scale. Maybe just start playing the first three notes and make up your own song. And then you can start to play some other notes. So, not sure what you could have what you heard there, but that is almost fell over. Okay, that is a really cool way to practice and to make up music. Right? I don't want you to be bound by playing notes on a page or what should I practice? Should I play this piece? I just want you to improvise. I want you to make up your own part. So, with that drone is a really safe and easy way to play along with that drone. I mean, you could actually just play the D string and play it in different rhythms and then add another note, and if some notes sound better than others, stick to those ones. Use your creativity. You know how creative you guys are when you're out in the playground and you make up these different games. It's the same thing with music. You want to just try to create something. Don't think too hard. You want to just play. Okay. I will take it a little longer there, Mason, because you guys aren't so many and we got off to a little slow start. So I have those funny hashtags, just play. So I want you to just play your instrument and don't worry about what you have to play. Just make some stuff up. That's totally cool. And it's a really fun way to like de-stress and check out the mental health side of our brains. Okay. Wake up and drone. I love practicing drones in the morning. It's such a nice way to wake up. You hear this very meditative, right? It's like you're meditating, and then you can play. I try to call it mindfulness meets music. Okay. So you can really play with your D drone, play your D scale with it, make up your own little song. If you happen to make up your own song with the drone, please record it. Send me a picture. I'm making a really cool video of all the kids in Mamaroneck learning from home in regards to your orchestra instruments. Okay, cool. So that is our drones. We did some tuning. We did the D scale. And now I just want to give you a little essential elements assignment. Okay, something for you to practice if you want to use the book. Okay, again, I'm not actually giving assignments that they're going to be graded or they have to do them. It's just content for you to practice your bass. If you want to play from your essential elements books, by all means, go ahead. There's 195 exercises. There's something for everyone. It's not too easy for any of you, so you can explore that book. But what I would recommend is practicing page 22. Okay, these are really easy for you guys, but what it is it's an exercise in how you are reading your notes. So we still want to practice that. So for the I'm just writing down some notes here. For essential elements, I want you to practice number 78 through 80. Okay. And I'll write this all on the description of the video. So when you in YouTube, when you want to go practice tomorrow and you're like, oh gosh, I forgot what to practice, rewatch the video, practice along with me. You can fast forward, you can slow it down, you can skip when I'm just chatting too much. Okay, so that is this is the cello book, so don't worry. It's okay, same thing. Page 22, number 78, 79, and 80. 78 and 79, you should be able to play without any trouble. That 81 is going to be a little more difficult. Okay, so if you have your book, grab it. I'm going to play for you 78 and 79 just so you can hear it. You don't have to play along. You can just sit and watch and listen. And then at home, when you're by yourself, you can try it at your own time. So let's take out our books, and we're going to do number 78. It's called At Pierrot's Door. There is a repeat sign at the end, so I'd like to play it 2 times. And if you notice in measure 2, it says the word slow bow. That's over a half note. So you have to make sure your bow is going quite slowly on the long notes. Okay. I do have an idea to make this look a little cooler. So as you're getting ready, I'm just going to do one more little camera adjustment to see if this makes it better. Okay, that's a lot better. Now I'm not looking up at the camera. That was the problem. I could make it a little higher. All right, it's good. All right, here we go. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Attack of the Walking Basses. I'm glad you have. Gabby, that has to do with tremolo. That's when you do this with your bow. That's a cool one to practice. I'm not really teaching that one based on where we're at now because of distance learning. So I really wanted to teach that to you in person. But if you feel free to keep playing that one, that's the Jack. That's the last song I handed out. We were going to do it, but unfortunately, COVID-19 got us. So here we go. Grab your books. Let's play through number 78 and 79, and then unfortunately, we're going to have to end the live stream. Okay. So let's do 78. You can play along with me. or you can sit and watch. It's totally cool. So let's play it 2 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 78, go. And then repeats. Ready, go. Now I could tell that you probably had 2 problems with that. Number 1, relax the bow hold. Don't bend your thumb. Okay? Number 2 is make sure your 4th finger on the D string is higher. Everyone makes this mistake. Really stretch your 4th finger. Okay? And number 79, I believe you start in 79, I believe you start on that high D. So let's try 79. Ready? 3, 4. So the cool thing about this is just like a D scale going down. Let's do it one more time. 3, 4. All right, guys, I hope you had a great time. Thanks for tuning to the live stream. See you next week. Same time, same place. Make sure you're doing all the practicing. If you've forgotten what to practice, you can always watch this video again, and I'll link the page numbers and what we're supposed to practice in the description below. Okay? Make sure you like the video if you did like it, and thanks so much for coming, guys. I miss you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or post on the Google Classroom. Thanks for coming, and see you next time.